Hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. So I have shuffled these cards really good, and I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. 3 more times. And then I will cut them 3 times. They will be cut. That off. Let's get started. It's going to be a 2-part reading. The first part over here, second part over here. Scorpios, weekly reading. Okay, Scorpios, the overall energy of your reading is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. As you notice, this figure is sitting in front of all 9 of those cups. They're on a shelf behind this figure. So this is like putting your love on a shelf, just sort of for safekeeping. This surrounds the whole reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy, the Page of Wands. Boy, there's something brewing in you. There's something that you need to say, something that's going to come out. Like, I don't know if it's just going to be blurted out or if you're going to plan it. But it is ready. You're ready to speak up about something. It has something to do with your healing, because the Star card is right next door to the Page of Wands in your highest energy. So it has to do with you healing and healing to your bare bones. This is seeing your own reflection in that pool of water and remembering who you are and who you were born to be. So it might be as if you might have lost a little piece of yourself along the way, but you're healing and you're getting it back. This is also the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius might be in your chart or might be around this reading. So it feels like in order for you to fully heal, there is something you need to say. Next to the Star card is the Justice card. Justice card. That is the rebalancing of your scales. Your scales must have been thrown off balance, but through healing, you're getting rebalanced. You have your sword up, and you're going to protect that delicate balance in your life. Once again, this is the card for Libra, so Libra might be in your chart or around this reading. So far, I have you like needing to speak up about something in order to finish your healing. Okay, to your bare bones. In order to get your life scales rebalanced, and once those life scales are rebalanced, you're going to put your sword up and you're going to protect that delicate balance. That's what I've got so far. We also have the card of Aquarius and the card of Libra here. So one of those may be involved in this reading or in your chart someplace. I also have the Moon card. Now the Moon card's right under the Page of Wands. You need to speak up about something that I think you've been hiding. It's something you need to reveal. That you, in order to heal fully, you need to reveal something. This is the card for Gemini. So Gemini might be in your chart, might be around this reading. So far, all 3 air signs are showing up in your reading. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So then, next to the Moon card here is that 9 of Cups. So yeah, you've been shelving your love. Perhaps that's something you want to speak about. You need to reveal something, though, to finish healing and to get your life balanced. Under the Justice card, in balancing your life, is the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is about that feeling of being lonely, or the feeling of being rejected, ghosted, maybe even. That might be why, another reason why you have your love on a shelf behind you. I mean, it's not like you're sad protecting it or anything. You're contented with having that love behind you. It's helping you. It's helping you heal. But you were left in this, and that might be what you want to speak up about. I don't know, but about being left in this feeling of being rejected, of, being alone. You're going to get balanced over that. That's not going to be lasting for very long, that feeling. You're going to become self-aware, self-satisfied here with yourself very shortly. Under the Moon card is the Ten of Cups. So, Scorpio, we have the Ten of Cups. This is like something that you're not going to see coming. The Ten of Cups, that's one of the best cards in the deck. There's 10 cups of love here. This is not cups of love that are sitting on a shelf behind you. These cups of love are being shared happily in the sunshine, under rainbows and sunshine, with lots of joy. I don't think you're going to see this coming. This is under the Moon card. This is something that's going to be revealed. It's next to the Four of Cups. Now, it's like somebody's going to come in and make an offer, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, sure. See how the arms are crossed? Like, yeah, you really think that I'm going to accept that offer? I don't trust that offer. What you don't know is, in that offer, I think there's 10 cups of love because it sits right next to the 10 cups. So it might start off as one of these kinds of offers, but I think it would develop into the 10 of cups. Next to the Four of Cups is the High Priestess. Now, this is using your intuition. If this card shows up, it shows up right between the Five of Pentacles, which is a place nobody wants to be. So that's one of the reasons I think that you're like, nah, I'm not going to accept that love offer because, you know, it always turns out to be, I end up with the Five of Pentacles every time. Use your intuition. Let it help guide you to know when to accept that cup of love. Because if you do follow your intuition, and with this card coming out in your reading here, if you follow your intuition and your intuition is telling you to accept that cup of love, I would accept it. I wouldn't put too much thought into previous relationships and how they ended up, because one of these cups, one of these offers is going to end you up with the Ten of Cups. And that's exactly what you want. That is a lot of happiness and a lot of love and a lot of joy. I mean, it's a beautiful card. One of these cups that you may first want to reject can lead to the Ten of Cups. Scorpio. There you are, Scorpio. Okay. Up here in your highest energy. You already have one healing card, the Star, right down to your bare bones. We also have the Four of Swords. That's another healing card. This is very spiritual. Most of them are. All of them are. This is about taking time to yourself, meditating, and praying to the universe for guidance. It's a very healing card. I think what it involves the actions of the Fool, of jumping into relationships too fast. It's throwing caution to the wind, enjoying the moment, and then finding yourself in this position of having to heal. You are moving forward. So you're getting your answers from the universe. Because you have a whole new life cycle coming in. And it's on the back side of that Fool card. And I think you've learned, from the universe, from reaching out, how not to live in just the moment. And how to, take things a little more carefully before you find yourself at the edge of that cliff, like the Fool does. So, whole new life cycle coming in here. We got the World card in your highest energy. Once you heal, that's where you're headed. You're headed into a whole new life cycle, and now we're going to start reading about it. There is love. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is coming in. You've reached out to the universe for guidance on where's love. It's like you really want to be able to exchange A huge cup of love. Now look, you've been sitting on your love. You've been putting it behind you for a long time. You want to be able to hand that out, but exchange huge cups of love. That's coming in. And I'll tell you why I know that's coming in. Because the Six of Wands is sitting right next to that Ace of Cups. This is a card of engagement. There's somebody coming in here. Somebody with security and stability and groundedness. This is what you desire. This is what you want. This is part of your whole new life cycle. There's somebody coming in for you. They might have Earth in their charts, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They're male or female, but they're bringing that pentacle with them. And so they're bringing love, a huge cup that they will exchange with you. And they're bringing a pentacle here of security, stability, commitment, and groundedness. And it's right next to a card of engagement, the Six of Wands, where everybody's going to celebrate your union. That is just beautiful. That's what's coming your way. You've worked really hard on this. You've done a lot of work, spiritual work on yourself. Down here next to the High Priestess, this cup. Remember we talked about this cup? Use your intuition when somebody comes in to offer you a cup, because it might lead to the Ten of Cups. What's holding you back over here is a Tower, because it's a Tower moment. Just like I said before, it's that Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, being left alone. You know, you're like, why should I even try handing cups of love out? Because I always end up in the same position. Well, I think you realize that you leaped into a lot of these relationships, really without checking them out deep enough. This Tower moment is why, not what, but this is why you need to follow your intuition in order to know which cup of love to accept to get to that cups. It's sitting right next to the King of Cups. This is what caused you to pull that cup of love back. Because the King of Cups, this is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is you. And it's you pulling that huge cup of love that you have back and holding it close to your body. You're going to leave that energy behind. Your card, the Death card, came out right below the King of Pentacles and right next to the King of Cups. So guess what? This person who's coming in, they're bringing a whole new life cycle, a beautiful new life cycle with them. You're going to leave this old energy behind that's been holding you back, the Tower, the Five of Pentacles. You're going to leave the Fool. You're going to leave all that old energy behind and move forward. That's what this is all about. And you're moving forward with the King of Pentacles. Nice reading, Scorpios. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.